Bienvenidos, book amigos. It is day 8 of Vlogmas. Woohoo!
VLOGMAS mornings feel so sweet and cozy bright. Coffee warms my rider's seat, starts my day just right. Book amigos join, come ride and have some fun. It's Christmas time, it's VLOGMAS time, 25 days of fun. Laptops open wide, playlists on repeat. Riding through the holidays just feels so bright and sweet. Tap, 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 typing words, chapters come to life. It's brightness time, it's VLOGMAS time, let's make the magic bright. Hey!
Bienvenidos, book amigos. It is Vlogmas day 8 at 2 in the morning. I forgot I had to make a video, so here we are. I was awake and I was like, wait, something is missing. Well, yeah, Gray, you forgot to make a Vlogmas. And the only reason why I had to make it was because I was out with my family doing fun stuff and celebrating my grandma's birthday that I decided I'm going to make an extra video because I want to enjoy family time. So here we are. This video, however, is going to be a little goofy on the timeline because this is my birthday book haul video. My birthday was back on October 25th, but let me explain. The reason why I'm doing it now is because I was gifted gift cards and I just went to the bookstores and bought the books. So I planned to record at the bookstore. However, perdón, dispensa. What? How ladylike of me. Anyways, I was going to record at the store. However, my camera did not have battery. So I wasn't able to. And I tried with my phone and it just didn't work out. I was not about that life. Holding my phone is so awkward. Like, I can show you. I don't know how I'm supposed to hold it. Like, where do I hold it like this? Do I hold it like this? Do I hold it like this? It's just awkward and I didn't like it. So I decided on a book haul. Hope you guys don't mind. I am also joined here by this beautiful Christmas tree. I love it. I had the lights dimmed because it looks super duper nice, but the lighting was not it. So we're starting this all over. You guys don't know that. So anyways, let's jump into the books, shall we? All right. The first set of books that I have for you guys were released on November 25th, I believe, which was exactly a month after my birthday. I got the first two for my birthday, but they're in my writing room, and honestly, I don't want to go get them, so I'm not going to. But you'll get the picture. This is by far my favorite, all-time favorite book series, and that is The Boys of Tommen. And I think if you know me, if you've watched any of my videos, then you know that. You know that. So I picked up Saving 6 in the white cover version. It has the sprayed edges, Joey and Malloy. I know this doesn't say Malloy, but I don't remember how to pronounce her name, and I know you don't pronounce it as it's written, but I'm not going to try it. I'm not going to butcher it for you guys. So, yeah. But these are gorgeous. I am not a special edition type of girly. I have the most basic books. I'm not about buying sprayed edges or things like that, which I guess my pile of books might contradict that. But it's just the books that were there. It's not because I seeked out the special editions, right? I guess for these I kind of did, which is my point. This is like the only ones I've seeked out, and I really, really like them. I'm a little scared that over time the white is going to yellow, but I really like how like these look. The number 6 on this one doesn't stand out as much as I would want, but I like the rest. Oh, look, you can see these. I don't know that that's the black cover version as much as like the standard versions, which I don't know why that took my tree out of focus, which I have the standard versions. So yeah, I picked this baby up, and I also picked up Redeeming 6. And again, I love how the colors stand out, and knowing what the covers signify, it just brings it into a different light, and I'm completely obsessed. The edges, same, Joey and Malloy. And if you guys haven't read Boys of Tommen, I'm going to make an announcement right now. Starting January, I am going to start the reread of Boys of Tommen with a good friend of mine, Jen. If you guys know her, La Bookish Latina. She's on here on YouTube as well as Book Talk, Instagram, all the socials. I will link her down below. But we are both going to start rereading Boys of Tommen because word on the street is that we are going to get book number 7. Is it 7? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, book number 7 in March. And if that is true, we want to be prepared. So I don't know if you've read them. I keep saying that, but I don't know. Technically, the most recent release, which was releasing 10, if you put them in chronological order, that book happens before the first Boys of Tommen, which is Binding 13. So we want to go back and reread so we can kind of figure out the chronological timeline, because it's been such a long time, at least for me, that I would like to go back and kind of fill in the timeline and be able to say like, oh yes, I remember this happening, or okay, now I can take this bit of information and put it here, and then it kind of just works and it paints a different picture, which is also why I want to record me rereading them, because I think it would be filled of like genuine reactions, which I'm excited for. But anyways, I went into a rabbit hole of Boys of Tommen. So overall, I got these copies. I also got, like I said, Binding 13, Keeping 13, but they're in my writing room and I don't want to go get them. So there's these. And keep an eye out for the reread announcement, if you will. Okay, let's move on to the next book. But before that, I need to fix the camera here because I don't know what's happening. Okay, I don't know what's going on. It doesn't want to set more that way, but I think this works perfectly. So, next book is I got at Target with a gift card, and I think I purchased these during Black Friday. There was some sort of sale going on. Anyways, that doesn't matter. This next book is beautiful. When I saw it on the bookshelf, I was like, holy smokes, I want that book. I don't know what it's about, if I'm being completely honest, but I want this. And I bought it. It is beautiful. It does have sprayed edges, and it is just gorgeous. And it is Burning Daylight by Emily McIntyre. I also like how it kind of matches with the Christmas tree. Look at the colors, how bright it is. Also, look at those characters right there. Wow, it is beautiful. I need to take that sticker off. It also has sprayed edges, and it says, "You Juliet are the sun," right there. And again, look at how vibrant this is. It is gorgeous. Look at that's the top. And that's the bottom, and it's just beautiful. I'm obsessed with this. Oh, wait a minute. I hadn't even opened it. Why can't I open the back cover? Oh, okay. Let me show you guys this. There's the inside cover. That's the front. And all right, I don't know what happened there with the gimbal. It was having a mind of its own, apparently. But that was the back cover of the book. And this was Burning Daylight. I don't know what it's about. Honestly, I've never read a Emily McIntyre book. I know she has some good ones out there, and I'm super duper excited to finally go into her world and read her work. I see her on TikTok and I follow her on TikTok and all that good stuff, but I've always wanted to read her book. I just never got around to it. But when I saw this one, I couldn't resist the bright colors, and it just seems like it's gonna get me in my feels. Some loves are powerful enough to rewrite history. Oh, that's deep. Okay. But yeah, I will definitely let you guys know how I feel about this book because, again, I'm super excited. And it's book one, I'm assuming. I don't know out of how many. Well, I'm not assuming. It says Defying the Stars, book one. I don't know how long this series is going to be or whatever. I don't know much about it. And honestly, that's how I like to go into reading books. I like to go in blind. I don't want to know people's opinions and things like that because at the end of the day, I feel like as an author myself, I don't like being tainted by the opinions of others, but also as an author, we appreciate that people pick up our books based off of like, you know what? I just saw this book at Target on the shelf and the colors just called my name and I thought it would be a good book and now it's my all-time favorite book. Like those are the kind of stories that I personally like to hear. So there's that. I'm super excited about this. I don't know when I'm going to read it, but I will. The next book is book number 2. Book number 1, I haven't read yet, but I'm super excited to read both of them. And I think that's why I haven't read the first one because I like to, when I'm reading series, I don't like waiting. It's almost like when I'm watching a TV series, I like having multiple seasons to watch at the same time. Well, not at the same time, but like I'm not just watching a season at a time. I'm watching like 2, 3 seasons because it leaves me wanting more, you know? And I hate waiting. So I think that's why I subconsciously did that. But this is The Defender by Anna Wong. I have the striker already. Again, this one is not fancy dancy. It is a basic edition. Not basic, standard is a better word. And that's just how I like it because I like to write in my books. I like to tab. Also, I don't know if anybody else has this fear, but I'm terrified of like reading these because then I feel like the sprayed edges are never going to match up. Like the writing here is going to get messed up and it's never going to match up again. So I'm like subconsciously terrified about that as well. So that's why I like these. And not that I can treat these books not good, because I always treat my books very, very good, but it doesn't hurt as much if like the edge bends in a little, you know, from wear and tear and whatever. But anyway, there's the inside of this one. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. I also like the color on this. It's like a purpley blue, or is it my lights? It might be my lights that are reflecting. But this is, I guess, the foil is like a little reflective. I also saw this one at Barnes & Noble, and I really wish I would have gone to Barnes & Noble first because I liked that the covers were black because I meant this other stuff stood out a lot more. But yeah, from Anna Wong, I've read the Twisted series. I do have the other series. What's it called? King of Wrath. The Kings series, I believe. I don't know, but I also have that one. I haven't read it. I was giving myself a break from Twisted Love so then I can jump into that material. But I think I'm going to skip it and I'm going to go into the soccer world. Also, I'm pretty pretty obsessed with the fact that I can technically hold off this series and read it during the World Cup, which is coming up summer 2026. And I can read soccer books during the World Cup. And I think that's just awesome. And if I am going to do that, then I have 1, 2, 3, 4 soccer books on the docket. Although one of them I might read within like the next weeks or so. But yeah, that was the next one. I don't know why I'm talking so much. I do have another one here, but I don't know. I don't know if I can show you. I'm going to think about it. I'll skip this for now. At Barnes & Noble, we went to the cafe, and they had that if you buy something from the cafe, you get a book for $5. So I got Murder at Holly House, Denzel Mayrick, which is In a Village of Lies, Death Comes with the Snow. It looks very cool. Honestly, it looks like it gave me what's that Selena Gomez show? Murder in the Building, I think it's called. That's the kind of vibes it gave me. It's really cool. I liked it. I feel like it's gonna have some kind of humor in it for some reason. And plotted and laced, yeah, and laced with deliciously dark humor. That's exactly what I thought. I also feel like I've seen these covers before, but I've never stopped to pick it up. And like I said, it was $5, and Mr. Man said, "Why are you not gonna buy it? It's $5." So I did. I'm hoping to read this before the end of the year because why not? Why not? But there's that one. Next up, we have my nose is itchy, but I also feel like I have to sneeze. Give me a second because I'm gonna drink some water and probably sneeze. I'll be right back. Book amigos, I am coming to you from current day. I am editing the vlog because I'm trying to get it up as soon as possible because it's already 2 hours late, and technically this one was supposed to go up in the morning so that I can have the second one go up in the afternoon, in the evening, and I did not accomplish that for whatever reason, and I am feeling some type of way. And then I realized that I deleted a clip where I'm talking about 2 books that I'm super excited about reading, and it just sucks, if you will. There's also a floating balloon because why wouldn't there be, right? Anyways, the 2 books that were in the clip that I accidentally deleted are Quicksilver by Callie Hart, which I think this book is super duper gorgeous. I love the color scheme. I don't know. Oh, there's light. The blues and the purples with the silvers. I don't know. It's just gorgeous. I opened the back of it. I'm sure you guys have seen this, or the dust jacket. I'm sure you guys have seen this, but look at how majestic that is. It is totally giving Frozen vibes, which probably not that give it, but it makes my heart happy because Frozen is my favorite movie. Look at that. Also, look at their eyes. Oh my gosh, they're gorgeous. Well, her eyes, and then I spoke in plural because look at that. Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous eyeballs. Again, I know I'm super late to reading these, but it's okay. Sometimes it's worth waiting a little bit longer so that I can enjoy them a little bit longer. But I'm super excited. I know that my sister-in-laws and my sister, actually, no. I told them that I want to do like a little book club because I think that would be super duper cool. And this is one of the books that I think has potential for that. So girls, let me know what you guys think. The back says, "Be careful of the deals you make, dear child. The devil is in the details." So this is book 1, and I know they're big, but don't let that scare you away. And of course, Brimstone. I love that this is like a sapphire blue right here, and just this is beautiful. The back of this one says their fates were formed in quicksilver, but they will be fired in brimstone. Again, I absolutely adore this. Oh, you know what? I haven't taken the dust jacket off of this one. Oh, this is what we got here. Okay, okay. I'm liking that. And then, of course, we have this, which, look at his eyeballs. They match the book and his hair. I just noticed that right now. Everything about this man is brimstone. Okay, okay. Pleasantly surprised. I did not know that. And then the back of the cover is this, which I'm a little sad that there's no this color on the back, but it's okay. Do they have something on the... Okay, okay. But yes, these are the two books that are missing in the haul that I recorded yesterday. So I decided I'm going to pop in here and do a little clip for you guys because I cannot leave them out. There's no way I can leave them out. So yeah, back to editing I go. And yeah, back to the regular programming schedule. Something like that. All right, so the next book that I have is Live, Ranch, Love by Emma Lucy, which is this one right here. I grabbed this book because I really like the simplicity of the cover, if I'm being honest. It's also, I believe, a cowboy romance and country living romance. I'm not entirely sure, I think. And I enjoy a good cowboy romance. I love reading those books because they take me back to like Mexico and they give me that vibe of like the ranch life. And I know they're probably set, like when I read Chestnut Spring series, I know it's set in like Canada, but in my head, I'm envisioning Mexico where we grew up and the smells of the dirt and the rain mixed together and the horses and the cattle and just riding the horse up and down and just the free living, if you will. So I really, really enjoy reading these books because they give me a sense of life, if you will. I feel like I said if you will plenty of times, but I am looking to read this. I also think it would be a good book club read if my... I'm just gonna put you guys all together if my sisters will join me on reading this because that's my goal. My goal is to get everybody to start reading and that way we can all have a common hobby. How cool would that be? Imagine like my sister, Beba, you guys know Beba, Aixa, Andrea, Evelyn, and I going to brunch to discuss a book. Like, that would be so cool. So, if you guys are watching this, I know I already said it for Quicksilver, but here's another contender that we can read together, and it's not even that big of a book. Let me know. I'm gonna keep asking because I think it would be so cool. I don't know. Maybe I'm just a little crazy in the head. Who knows? But next up, we have this book that was just there on the table, and I saw it, and I was like, wow, this is a very pretty cover. It's very simplistic, and I liked it. I've heard of this book, and I know it's a literary icon, and I just haven't gotten around to read it. If I must admit, I don't like admitting that, but I haven't gotten around to reading it. And I said, you know what? I'm going to read it. I'm going to read it. And I was like, but I'll buy it next time, until I picked it up. And when I held this book, when this book was in my hands, it just felt right. And if you're a reader, you know exactly what I'm talking about. There's just some books that you hold and they fit and they feel good. And that's exactly what A Tree Grows in Brooklyn by Betty Smith felt like in my hands. Also, look at that cover. It is gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. As I was talking, I realized I always thought the front and the back cover were the same. and they're not. I don't know if I don't even think it's the same building. No, it's not. The tops are different. The rooftops are different. For a second I thought it was like remodeled, but this is like a house entryway, it looks like. And then this looks like a store and it says hardware right there. But it says on the cover, one of the greatest American novels. And the back says, the beloved American classic about a young girl's coming of age at the turn of the 20th century. And I'm super excited to dive into this. I don't know if I should be embarrassed that I haven't read it or not, but you know what? I'm going to read it, so it's okay. I also opened it up at the bookstore, and on the forward page, I really liked what it says right here, and I'm going to read it to you because it's a quick little sentence, and I think it kind of hits as a writer and a reader. It kind of hits. It says, if afterwards someone asked, what is the book about? Surely one of the most irritating and reductionist questions in the world for reader and writer alike. Like, that's so true. What sometimes what is a book about is not a convenient question as a writer, because I don't want to tell you what my book is about from my perspective, because my perspective is so different from yours, and as readers it's the same thing. What I picked up on doesn't necessarily mean it's something that you picked up on, and I just think that's the beauty of like writing and reading books, and I love that. I mean, don't get me wrong, I will tell you what my books are about because that's kind of my job, but also like I like meeting somewhere, and I also like when I have somebody reach out to me and say like, great, your book was X, Y, and Z to me, and I love that you put X, Y, and Z in it, and I related to it through X, Y, and Z. And it makes me think, because I'm like, I never thought about it that way, but I'm so glad you did, and I'm even more glad that you decided to share with me, because that's amazing. But yeah, those are all the books that I got. There is another one, but I don't know where I put it. Along with Keeping 13 and Redeeming, or what the heck did I just say? I was reading this, Redeeming 6. Along with Binding 13 and Keeping 13, which again, it's in my writing room and I don't want to go get it, so I'm not going to. But I probably talked your ear off a lot longer than I wanted to. And this should have been a much shorter video. It is now 2:35 in the morning, so I am calling it here. I hope you enjoyed this birthday gift card, birthday book haul. Whoa, that's a mouthful. And with that, I hope you enjoyed Vlogmas Day 8. If you did, please make sure to leave a comment, leave a thumbs up, and subscribe, because all those things help. And I am all for the help. Also, have you read any of these books? Let me know in the comment section below. If you read any of them, do you have any book recommendations for me? Are you wanting to join the reread for me, maybe not for you, of Boys of Tommen? Let me know in the comments below. And with that, I will catch you in the next video. Toodles, book amigos!